In my first video, I will show my Bitcoin analysis and what I'm following next. I will start with the monthly perspective, but also on the weekly time frame. Daily or lower time frames are just noise and will not be analyzed. My view is for investment and not for daily trading. Hi, welcome to the MadCryptoClub. My name is Marcus. I'm from Transylvania and I will show my reality with no hype, hopium or bias. Today I will speak only about Bitcoin because it's the leader. This is the monthly chart and I will start my analysis with the Ichimoku cloud. Bitcoin is already in the 5th month of an aggressive correction and now is below Tenkan and also just below Kijun, but it's above the Ichimoku cloud. What's the monthly Ichimoku saying to us? It's saying that Bitcoin is in a cautious bullish regime. Let's see now what the moving averages are saying. I'm using now the 10, 20 and the 50 MA for the macro monthly chart. Bitcoin is below the 10, below the 20 MA, but it's above the 50 MA. The moving averages are telling us the same story. Bitcoin is in a cautious bullish regime. Now let's combine both, Ichimoku with moving averages. Now I see something interesting. The 10 MA, the 20 MA and Tenkan are forming a confluence. Bitcoin is below the confluence, just below Kijun and above the 50 MA. What's the story now? The market will decide if Bitcoin will remain in bull or going to bear. To remain in bull, Bitcoin needs to close the month above Kijun. To regain the full speed, then needs to be above the confluence. If we'll close the month below Kijun, then it's 50% in the bear market. Then the last confirmation of being in the bear market is to close the month below the 50 MA. Big decision ahead for the market. Will it stay above the Kijun and expand, or below and going to bear market? We'll see. So the following weeks are very important. Why the following weeks? Let's check the weekly chart. On the weekly, Tenkan and Kijun are above, and this is not the ideal case. The good thing though is that Bitcoin is not below the Ichimoku cloud and it's still above the 200 EMA. What's the weekly story now? Bitcoin is bearish. Let's analyze the weekly with the moving averages. I'm using 4 moving averages and I pay a lot of attention to the black and to the red ones. Bitcoin is below the black MA, suggesting the loss of bullish momentum, is also below the red MA, suggesting the loss of bull run equilibrium. The good thing is being also above the 200 SMA. What's the weekly story now? The chart is bearish, but not confirming a bear market yet. What needs to be done? First, Bitcoin must reclaim the equilibrium. Second, must reclaim the bullish momentum. And going above the black MA is important because this is almost at the same level with the confluence presented on the monthly chart. To be in full accelerated bull run, then need to stay above the blue MA. The key levels to watch are around 58, 68, 75, 85 and 100K. in confluence with the structure. Let's analyze how deep was the correction from the October last top. Bitcoin touched 1.4 Fib retracement, which is quite a huge drawdown, especially in the last 2 weeks. This level is lower than 25 April's low, and a lot of people got scared by this move. What's the story now? Bitcoin made a structural lower low, and this is bearish. Let's put the monthly in perspective with the previous cycles. To recall, Bitcoin is above the 50 MA and just below the monthly Kijun. In 2022, Bitcoin closed the month below Kijun and confirmed the start of the bear market. In 2018, Bitcoin pierced 3 months the Kijun and finally closed below, confirming the start of the bear market. This month is huge. I mean huge, because Bitcoin must close above Kijun. And next month need to confirm that once again. That's why Bitcoin is not yet in the bear market. We need to wait the monthly close. And we need to see the behavior of testing the Kijun. Until then, anything can happen, and it's just noise. Closing the month above Kijun means that Bitcoin is not in the bear market. Until this story concludes, we are still in bull. If Bitcoin will reclaim the bullish momentum, then we'll go much higher, and will not be just a small rally. Going higher, that means anywhere in the red area. Nobody is a guru to predict the exact price, but can be between 200 and 300k. So stay strong, because good times are ahead, and conviction matters most than panic. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, good luck. This video and analysis are not a financial advice. It's just my view about the market. I am not a financial advisor. The content is just for entertainment. Investing in crypto, it's having risks. You should do your own research.